Hello, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we have a battle of epic proportions, McLaren versus Bugatti. These two brands are known for producing some of the fastest, most powerful, and most expensive cars in the world. But which one is better? Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing content. Let's start with McLaren. McLaren is a British company that started as a racing team in 1963 and later branched out into making road cars. McLaren is famous for its F1 car, which was the fastest production car in the world until 2005 when it was surpassed by the Bugatti Veyron engine with an electric motor to produce a total of 903 horsepower and 664 lb-ft of torque. The P1 can reach a top speed of 217 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. The P1 also has a unique aerodynamic system that adjusts the wing angles and ride height to optimize performance and stability. Another impressive model from McLaren is the Senna, named after the legendary Formula One driver Ayrton Senna. The Senna is a track-focused supercar that weighs only 2,641 pounds and has a 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 engine that delivers 789 horsepower and 590 lb-ft of torque. The Senna can hit a top speed of 211 miles per hour and can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds. The Senna also has an active rear wing that can generate up to 1,763 pounds of downforce at high speeds. Bugatti. Bugatti is a French company that was founded in 1909 by Ettore Bugatti, an Italian-born engineer and designer. Bugatti is renowned for its artistic and elegant designs as well as its high-performance engines. Bugatti's most famous car is the Type 35, which won over 1,000 races in the 1920s and 1930s, including 5 consecutive victories at the prestigious Grand Prix de Monaco. Bugatti's current masterpiece is the Chiron, a hypercar that boasts a staggering 8.0-litre quad-turbo W16 engine that pumps out 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 lb-ft of torque. The Chiron can reach a top speed of 261 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. The Chiron also has a sophisticated suspension system that adapts to different driving modes and road conditions. Another remarkable model from Bugatti is the Veyron, which was the first production car to break the 250 miles per hour barrier in 2005. The Veyron has a similar engine as the Chiron, but with slightly less power. 1,200 horsepower and 1,106 lb-ft of torque. The Veyron can achieve a top speed of 254 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds. The Veyron also has an active aerodynamic system that adjusts the spoiler angle and ride height to reduce drag or increase downforce. Comparison. So how do these two titans compare? Well, it's not an easy question to answer, as both brands have their strengths and weaknesses. But let's try to break it down by some key aspects. Speed. Both McLaren and Bugatti are capable of reaching insane speeds, but Bugatti has the edge here, as both the Chiron and the Veyron are faster than any McLaren model. However, McLaren is not far behind, as the P1 and the Senna are only slightly slower than the Bugatti cars. Acceleration. Both McLaren and Bugatti have incredible acceleration, but McLaren has a slight advantage here, as both the P1 and the Senna are quicker than the Chiron and the Veyron from 0 to 60 miles per hour. However, Bugatti is not far behind, as both the Chiron and the Veyron are only slightly slower than the McLaren cars. Handling. Both McLaren and Bugatti have superb handling, but McLaren has a clear edge here, as both the P1 and the Senna are lighter and more agile than the Chiron and the Veyron. The McLaren cars also have more advanced aerodynamic systems that enhance their stability and cornering ability. The Bugatti cars, on the other hand, are heavier and more bulky, which makes them less nimble and responsive. Design. Both McLaren and Bugatti have stunning designs, but Bugatti has a distinct edge here, as both the Chiron and the Veyron are more elegant and artistic than the McLaren cars. The Bugatti cars also have more luxurious and comfortable interiors, while the McLaren cars are more minimalist and functional. Price. Both McLaren and Bugatti are extremely expensive, but Bugatti is much more so, as both the Chiron and the Veyron cost more than twice as much as the McLaren cars. The Chiron has a starting price of $2.99 million, while the Veyron has a starting price of $1.7 million. The P1 has a starting price of $1.35 million, while the Senna has a starting price of $1.06 million. Reliability. Both McLaren and Bugatti have high-quality standards, but McLaren has a slight edge here, as both the P1 and the Senna are more reliable than the Chiron and the Veyron. The McLaren cars have fewer mechanical issues and require less maintenance than the Bugatti cars. The Bugatti cars, on the other hand, are more prone to breakdowns and need more frequent servicing. Features. Both McLaren and Bugatti have impressive features, but McLaren has a slight edge here, as both the P1 and the Senna have more innovative features than the Chiron and the Veyron. The P1 has a hybrid system that can switch between electric and petrol modes, as well as a drag reduction system that can lower the rear wing for better aerodynamics. The Senna has a race mode that can lower the ride height and stiffen the suspension for better performance. The Chiron and the Veyron have similar features, such as a launch control system that can optimize the acceleration and a top speed mode that can unlock the full potential of the engine. Sound. Both McLaren and Bugatti have amazing sound, but Bugatti has a clear edge here, as both the Chiron and the Veyron have louder and deeper sounds than the McLaren cars. The Chiron and the Veyron have a distinctive roar that comes from their massive W16 engines, which can be heard from miles away. The McLaren cars have a more subtle and refined sound that comes from their V8 engines, which can be quiet or loud depending on the driving mode. Safety. Both McLaren and Bugatti have excellent safety, but McLaren has a slight edge here, as both the P1 and the Senna have more safety features than the Chiron and the Veyron. The P1 and the Senna have carbon ceramic brakes that can stop the car quickly and efficiently, as well as airbags and seatbelts that can protect the occupants in case of a crash. The Chiron and the Veyron have similar brakes, but they lack airbags and seatbelts, which can be risky at high speeds. Legacy. Both McLaren and Bugatti have a rich legacy, but Bugatti has a clear edge here, as both the Chiron and the Veyron have more historical significance than the McLaren cars. The Chiron is named after Louis Chiron, a famous racing driver who won several Grand Prix races for Bugatti in the 1920s and 1930s. The Veyron is named after Pierre Veyron, another racing driver who won the 24 Hours of Le Mans for Bugatti in 1939. The P1 is named after Project One, which was an internal code name for developing the car. The Senna is named after Ayrton Senna, a legendary Formula One driver who drove for McLaren in his career. So who wins this clash of titans? Well, it depends on what you value more in a supercar. If you want speed, power and luxury, then Bugatti is the way to go. But if you want acceleration, handling and performance, then McLaren is the better choice. Either way, you can't go wrong with either of these brands, as they are both amazing examples of engineering and craftsmanship. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. And let us know in the comments below which brand you prefer, McLaren or Bugatti. See you next time.